This day 107 is Zohar Pshat, Daf Yugim Lam Rav, in the middle of the 8th commandment, which is the Mircham Giura, and we're going to start from the 6th line from the bottom. And I have to preface today's Zohar Kodesh with saying that this is one of the Kabbalistic doctrines which makes me uncomfortable, personally, because it differentiates between the Ger's potentiality and a born Jew's potentiality, and I don't see it. As far as I can tell, Gerim and the born Jews have the same propensity to Kedusha and have the same propensity to accomplishment. So therefore, it's very difficult for me to understand and accept this kind of Kabbalistic perspective. And I don't understand how we see it manifest. And if anything, it's very difficult to reconcile with the beginning of this Pikudah Tmina, which says Lemircham Giura, right? It's going to, by definition, it's going to cause some sort of distinction, barrier between the Ger and the born Jew. If you're going to start talking about the difference in the madrigas of the neshamos, even after the conversion takes place, but we don't learn things because we are like them or comfortable with them, but we learn to be challenged and find out new things and new perspectives. So, V'kulin ikun nefesh chaya. All call nefesh chaya after they convert. No matter which nation they came from, whether you say yesterday, like for Yaakov Emden says the Zohar is referring to, and I put it on the, I posted the video, I posted the passage from Yaakov Emden where he says, there's the first passage in the Zohar where you can see a later interpolation because it must be referring to Kushan Islam, which post-dated the Zohar by hundreds of years. Islam post-dated the Zohar by hundreds of years. And whether it's talking about Yovel Madai, whatever, like the Nitzutze Zohar says, the closer nations and the further nations, but once they're Megayer, whoever they are, they and the many hidden rooms and hidden sanctuaries, God for each and every one of the wings, the Kanfei Ashchina. From there come out Ruchin, Ruach, which is to be distributed to all those Gerim, the Mizgarim, Vikun Nefesh and they're going to Mishchaya. So they get this new spirit, Lev Ruach Nochon Chadish Bekirbi. This new Ruach, I don't think it's specifically referring to the Kabbalistic Ruach of Nefesh Ruach Neshama. It's just a new spirit, and that new spirit gives them their chiyus. Aval Lemina, but it's for their specific, according to each one's level. As you said, the many different levels under the wings. B'kul Ali Tachos God for the Shechina. They all come under the wings of the Shechina. V'lo not higher. So there was the under Tachas Kanfei Shechina. The wings of Shechina are above them, and they're not in them. How so? Ava Nishmasa the Yisrael, the neshama of a born Jew, Nafkim you go Gufa Tahu Ilona. It doesn't come from the extension, so to speak, the Kanfei Shechina. It's really not Tachas Kanfei Shechina, but it comes from the tree itself. The tree itself, the trunk. In other words, the core, where there's a higher madrega. Mitamon Parch Nishmasa Goai Oretz. From there, the neshamas come into the land. Go lego. So I'm not sure exactly how to translate this, but it means into the innards, right, and into the inside. In other words, the way I think what it means to say is that even Yisrael, who's born in Yisrael, whose shakua, who's embedded in Artius, deep down in the innards, so to speak, gets this higher form of neshama, which comes from the Lana Dechai, from this the tree of life, which is a higher madrega and Kanfei Shechina. And you look at the Sulam, I wants to explain exactly where it plugs in, which aspect of the Kabbalistic array. It's not going to help us. So these are words. They're not going to give us any concept. But the idea is v'kityu atem eretz chayfetz. You, the born Jews, are eretz chayfetz. Even though you're an artius, you're still the chayfetz of Hashem. V'adoysa ben yakir. And that's why the Jews are called Ben Yakir Ephraim, the Hamu Me'ohalov, right? Kain Hamu Me'aylo, right? The innards, even the ones who are down in the innards and in the, I guess if the bowels of the earth, as they would say, they are still have this higher form. The Shama of Akrun Hamusim Mini Beten. They are born. They have a special quality from the womb. From the stomach, literally, but from the womb. V'lo got from the body, not from the wings from the outside. Okay, the two Gerim leislun chulka bilana law, and furthermore, the Gerim have no portion in this higher tree. The coach came begufa delay, and certainly not in its body. I'm not sure what the difference between the tree and the body is, but in any event, then the shaman's come from a different place. And as I said, it's very difficult for me to process this because I don't see it. Interactions with Gerim and the historical records of Gerim, I don't see that there's any significant difference. But obviously, what it's saying here is that there is a difference in the neshamas even after conversion, and even though the neshama of a born Yisrael is, so to speak, in the Mayayim, nevertheless, it's on this higher madrega. Their portion is in the wings and not more. And there Chemes has problems with this as well. He says, Avagad the More Mikra, More Mishnah, Inam Begadfin. He used to be Kunin. Says if the More Mikra, More Mishnah were not More Gemara, in other words, people learn Tanakh and people learn Mishnayos are also from the wings and not from the Lana. It's possible that these are further out. It says from the wings. Here it says from the wing, from the outer, as the wing tips. So the tachet chos godfish chinsa. They're not. I guess according to the Derech means the more mikra, more mishnah from the wings of the Shechina, and these are from under the wings of the Shechina, and not more. Gerei tzedek inun the taman shron. These are the Gerei tzedek who are there under the kind of a Shechina. Ischadon, then they are connected there. V'lo and not inside, not in the tree itself. Like we said, the nefesh chaya comes out according to each one, according to its type. Uleman to who? Be'ema v'remes, the chayes oretz, even the be'em remes chayes oretz, presumably the ones who are low, much lower down, not Jewish previously, who now become Jewish. Let me know. For the types. According to its type, as it's appropriate for it. So I think from the Derech Emes' Ha'ara, it's clear that these are the Kanfei Shechina, under the Kanfei Shechina, from the Kanfei Shechina, from the tree. These are all metaphorical, not to be taken literal, obviously. But the point is that they're higher and lower neshamas. And where a person reaches in this world is obviously relative, I should say, to the potential of the neshama and the chiyus it could accomplish. But each person, of course, judge according to their own potential, not according to other person's potential. But again, there's something which distinguishes between neshamos in a way which I don't have any experience perceiving. So the Zohar is a little difficult for me. Perhaps as we learn more Zohar, we'll get to more clarity in understanding these distinctions.